guys, his range is crazy. Hello and welcome or welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be reacting to a singer named Dimash singing the Diva dance song from the Fifth Element movie. Now, this song was said to be an impossible song, okay? They had to like splice her vocals together in order for her to actually be able to sing it. So I'm excited to see his version, and I actually covered this song myself. I painted my whole body blue. Okay, and did a cover of this for Halloween one year, so I'm going to share that with you at the end of this video. And so I am excited to dive into that with you. And if you don't know, my name is Shari. I'm a singer, songwriter, and vocal coach, and creator of the free online community for singers, The Empowered Vocalist, where I help singers unlock their full vocal potential. Now, I did get my undergraduate degree, and only degree that I have, in vocal performance, so that's where I got most of my formal training when it comes to my singing. So I trained to sing opera, but that's not something I didn't love opera enough to pursue a formal education in it, but I do use some of what I learned in my own music. I call myself the colorateur because that's what I trained as in school, and but I do a mix of R&B and R&B and opera in some of my songs. If you're interested in seeing what that looks like, then check out this video. But for now, let's dig into Dimash's cover of the Diva dance song. First of all, like, the fact that he is a male doing this song is just crazy. Ooh. He looks like quite the showman. Yes. Oh my gosh. Like, first of all, his voice, he has so much range, first of all, okay? But it's so rich. His voice is so rich. I love the way that he is approaching the song. I hear a little variation that he did at the very beginning, like from the original. Oh, because I think she just starts off as oh when she does it. I think that's how she does it. Anyway, his voice is freaking amazing. It's freaking crazy. And I love the open space that he has as he's doing this. It sounds very resonant. There's lots of airflow. He's kind of like leading with a more leading with air, but it's still very rich. His range is crazy. His range is crazy. Like, where is that? Okay, so that is an A2. That is crazy in. This is an E6. That is crazy. So does he have like a 5-octave range? 1, 2. Okay, that's like 4 octaves. I wonder what his octave, how many octaves range he has though. So yeah, this right here, for me too, personally, when I did my cover of the song, this is where I had to change things up because it was like tricky for me to get the get the same notes, and he seemed to have changed it up a little bit here too. Let me see. Let's go back. Let's see. Yeah, that part is how he's done it. So guys, I'm editing this video right now, and I just wanted to point out that like when he goes, it's hard to sing if like the pitch accuracy of being able to just get those notes right in that staccato. Like, it is tricky to be able to sing the same note like that and sing it in pitch, sing it in tune. So like that staccato that he's doing up there, you have to have a lot of support here in the bottom, like from your diaphragm. You know, when I was training in school, I trained to sing the Queen of the Night aria, and there was definitely a lot of, you know, like a lot of engagement here in the bottom. So he has to have like some really good diaphragmatic support going on down there. Yeah, this part right here, or whatever he's doing, It's definitely different from the original. And honestly, this is not taking away from what he's doing, because I do feel like what she did, like, I mean, they did computerize it, so it is tricky. It is tricky. Oh my gosh. And then the other thing I should also note is the vibrato on these notes. It's one thing to squeak out the notes, but if you can actually do it with vibrato, then it's a usable note, you know. But if all you're doing is like if you can't get any wobble on there, there's definitely opportunity to have like release, you know what I'm saying? I just love how everybody's faces are like, how is he doing that? Like, this is insane. Wow. That's crazy. That was amazing. And I can't remember in the original, like, if she goes way up on that very last note. Okay, so he added that at the very end. Yeah, I was just listening. So he added that note at the very end. He's an amazing singer. I mean, I would be curious to hear what his voice sounds like in lower songs, but that was really dope. So as promised, I did say that I would share with you my cover of this song. So let me just go pull it up, guys. I did do a cover of this song years ago, and it was popular on TikTok. So I'm gonna go ahead and play it for you. All right, then here we go.
I tried singing the Impossible Diva dance song.
First of all, I just want to say that I love that transition. That was my first time ever doing a transition, okay? I think that was like my first and only time actually ever doing a transition on TikTok, and I feel like I killed it. So I'm just gonna watch it one more time, okay? And we'll carry on.
I tried singing the Impossible Diva dance song.
I was so proud of that. Guys, like, I cringe when I watch this because I just feel like my dancing was so bad. Like, my regret for this, I just wish that I had learned exactly what she did. I wish I did exactly what she was doing, but I just feel like I look so crazy doing this. And if you're wondering why I look kind of silly, like my mouth kind of crazy as I'm trying to do this, it's because I was very self-conscious of my teeth, like wearing blue, and then I just thought that they didn't look very, like, I thought they looked yellow, okay? So I was trying to hide my teeth when I was doing this, so that's why my face looks funny like that, if you're wondering, so. So that right there, I would say was the hardest part of the song for me. That interval, do 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 do. It's like it's still hard for me to even try to do 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 do. I can't even do it. Like it's hard. I had to practice a lot in order for me to record these vocals. I just feel like I look like a chicken. Yeah, so that was my little cover. And shout out to that body, okay? Like, I don't have those muscles that I had back then. Shout out to those muscles. Yeah, so I didn't do the whole thing because, you know, TikTok only allows, you know, vertical videos only allow 60 minutes. But honestly, I'm not even sure. I don't even know how I would approach, like, the part after the song. But there were definitely some like hard, tricky moments in this song, in particular the places that I changed up because I can't actually do it the way that she did it. Some of those intervals are like really tricky to get, but you can probably hear the more like R&B and slides and inflections that I put in there because I just can't take the R&B out of my body. Like I just love R&B, and so yeah, so that was my little attempt at doing the Diva dance song. It was a lot of fun to do this cover. It was definitely challenging, and I did have to do a couple of different takes and splice them together in order for me to make this happen. But I did later do a version of the song without just like one take, you know, so you can check that out. I'll post it in the comment section because people were like, you're lip singing, blah 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 blah, but I was lip singing to my own voice, so does that really count? I don't know. Anyway, I did mention that I do have a free online singing community, and if you are interested in learning how to get more power in your voice, I don't focus on classical singing in this community. I focus on contemporary singing, so if that is your vibe, click the pinned link in the comment section of this video. If you like this video, you may want to check out this playlist of reactions that I've done. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you on the next one, but until then, keep dreaming with your eyes wide open. Bye!
Funny how the tables turn around. You wanna roll in my life now that you see I'm finally letting go.